Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Welcome to the Headmaster's Diary of fascinating and enjoyable stories and lessons. In today's episode, we touch on a very sensitive subject. As life has progressed, the family unit has become disjointed. We find less time for ourselves, for our family. Most parents will remember a time when the whole family sat down together at the dinner table and ate together. This not only brings blessings to the family and the food that they eat, but it also brings the family closer. Journey to the present. You would be lucky to find the whole family sitting together once a week. Why did I choose to discuss this topic? Because the students that I have been dealing with face behavior problems in school. These are the ones who generally come from a family that does not make time for each other. When I listen to the stories in meetings with parents, I find that they sit together perhaps once a week. The next story may talk about a father not making time for his family, but can easily be applied to children who distance themselves from their parents. It's not cool to be with my father, it's not cool to be with my mother, I don't want to be seen with my family. This story is called, Daddy, can you give me $5? And it really makes me think whenever I look at my children and I weigh between work and family. A man came home from work late and tired and irritated, as we all do on most days, to find his 5-year-old son waiting for him at the door. Daddy, may I ask you a question? Sure, what is it? Replied the man. Daddy, how much money do you make in an hour? If you must know, I make $20 an hour. Oh, the little boy replied, head bowed down. Looking up, he said, Daddy, may I borrow $10 from you, please? Father was furious. If the only reason you want to know how much money I make is just so you can borrow some to buy some silly toy, then you march yourself straight to your room and go to bed. I work hard every day, not to waste my money on childish requests. The little boy quietly went to his room. He shut the door. After an hour or so, the man had calmed down and started to think. He may have been a little hard on his son. Maybe there was something he really needed to buy with that $10 that he had requested. And he really didn't ask for money very often. The man went to the door of the little boy's room and opened the door. Are you asleep, son? He asked. No, Daddy, I'm awake, replied the boy. I've been thinking. Maybe I was too hard on you earlier, said the man. Here's that $10 you asked for. The little boy sat up. Oh, thank you, Daddy, he yelled. Then reaching under his pillow, he pulled out some crumpled up bills. Counting them. The man, seeing that the boy already had money, started to get angry again. Why did you want more money if you already had some? The father grumbled. Because, Daddy, I didn't have enough. But now I do. I have $20 now, Daddy. Can I buy an hour of your time? The little boy replied. How sad is this story? That the little boy wanted to buy an hour of his father's time. The story is very real. We as adults, in this rat race that we work in, we find no time. It's no fault of our own. We've been overworked. Life has changed. It demands so much more of our time. We must, as adults, make time to spend together with our families. It is a dangerous and confusing world, and we must remain best friends with our children. If we are not their best friends, they will find somebody else that will be their best friend. We must create an environment where they are free to discuss their problems. It is so important for them to have somebody to go to. We need to know what is happening in each other's lives. They need to know what's going in your life, and you should know exactly what's going on in their life. We must be able to help each other overcome difficulty. May Allah change our lives for the better. And may He continue to bless you and your family, and grant us, the Muslim Ummah, Jannatul Firdaus. Ameen Ya Rabbal Alameen. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.